Hello, hello. It's Kelly Snow. So if you're watching this, you just joined my group. So I just want to go over some stuff with you because it's a big group. There's a lot going on. And when you first come in, it could be, intimidating or you don't know what's going on. So I'm going to sit here and I'm going to explain everything to you. And then you can decide how you want to go about participating, or if you're just gonna scroll through and look at pictures. You can do it both ways. There's lots of groups. But personally I like variety. So let's see. Let's see. So I'm here. I'm Kelly Snow. I started junk journaling in like 2017. I started my channel and I just haven't been able to stop ever since. And now my mom is here. Her name's Betty Calkins. She's in group. She comes on every Monday night. And she does grunge, so look for her. My daughter, Sierra, is also here. She's just starting out intermittent. She's got kids and yada yada, so she's here. And then my husband's also here. He runs the Etsy shop that we have. It's Bygones Variety Shop. The link's in the description box. And it's always in the shop now, button and group. And I always have, everything. So basic supplies, and then it's grown now into some more, other stuff too. And then I put all my books there and all my stuff. And then, of course, we have the YouTube channel. Subscribe so you can keep up on all the happenings in group. And then we have the group. And then we have a side group. There's a few side groups, okay? And that's where we'll start, because the side groups, such as, we have a junk journal shop. So it's just called junk journal shop. That's all it is, the junk journal shop. And that's for you guys that want to, if you have your extra books, your extra journals, you can sell your journals there, but that's it. You can't sell anything else. It's just for your extra journals. I'm just doing it as a courtesy for my members to have a place for them to sell their extra stuff if they want to. Okay, so there's that. And the link is around. It's in the files, or you can just look it up or ask for it, or watch for my posts or whatever. So we have that. And then there's another side group, okay? And it's the Dynamic Die Cutters. So the die cutters are set up every month. They send out die cuts. There's about 50 or 60 girls that get together every month. They have their own little page, and they send out on the 5th of every month die cuts to members, just to say hello, and as a community outreach. We're big on community here. So that's really fun. We all look forward to the send-outs in hopes that we get a little gift from the die cutters. It's completely up to them who they send to. So it's all just random, and it's just fun. Sometimes you get some, sometimes you don't. So that's really fun. So if you're interested in joining that group and helping out and do the send-outs, the link is in the group files somewhere. Or ask Michael and Kelly, or ask one of the girls, Somebody will point you in the right direction. Michael and Kelly runs it for us. We have lots of mods and admin that can answer your questions too. So we have that. And then we have another side group. It's called Etc. Connections. Now, these girls were set up because, first group rule, we just don't allow any drama on the feed. No personal drama. This is a personal space of mine that I share with my mom, and we use it for teaching and things. It's just not a spot to put any of your personal sicknesses, deaths, cancer, dead dogs, whatever the case is. It's just not the place for it. So anything concerning health related or anything, it's all deleted. And having said that, after you spend some time in the group through the years, you get to make friends with people, and something happens and you can't post it, but something's going on. So we have these girls in the back, the Etc. Connections. They kind of watch, see what goes on. If we need a get well card or a sympathy card, or we have a birthdays, or we do group anniversaries, or we do all kinds of different things. There's about, I don't know how many girls back there right now. It fluctuates, you know, people come and go. So if you like to just do random send outs for community outreach, then you can certainly go join this group. We always need help. Stephanie Trummo runs this group for us. We send out birthdays and anniversaries to every single member every single month as a perk and honoring them. I don't know. We kind of just have this thing where we just do these things for each other, you know? That's just how we run it here because you don't get that anywhere else. I mean, birthday cards, sending someone birthday cards and stuff is a thing of the past almost. So we kind of really think that's fun, and we just like to do it for each other. And it just makes your day when you get something in the mail for your birthday when everybody else had forgotten, or, you know, sometimes people come here and this is the only place that they or people they have to communicate with. And so sometimes it means a lot to a person. So we're big on the holidays because I always want to give my members a place to go to celebrate things if they don't have anyone else. So that leads me to the next side groups that we have. We do lots of holiday events. I'm kind of big on the family and community thing, I guess. I'm sitting here talking about it now, I realize. So especially this time of year, so we have the elves, the Etc. elves, because my group is Junk Journal Junkies, Etc. Because we do lots of stuff. So you can post more than just your junk journals. Any art that you're doing or craft or whatever it is, even if it's just decorating your porch. We love all this, you know. So Etc. elves we have for the holidays. That's for Christmas. And then we do the sweeties, because everybody likes to get the Valentines, right? So that's Valentine's. This is Christmas. And then we don't do anything for Halloween. I'm just trying to think if that's it. For the holiday groups, I think it is. Sometimes if the girls are inspired, we do 4th of July, but usually this is just it. So we do a big Christmas send out every year. It is so fun. Oh my gosh. So we just had it. It was just so fun. So we do that. And then the Valentines, we do that too. So that's really fun. So just, you know, watch the feed and watch for my posts and stuff. And you'll see when I open up these groups, when I open up the sweeties and when I open up the elves. And you'll see if you stay around for a while. It takes a few months for you to get how I run things. But I do everything the same. I'm very methodical. Every month I have the posts the same, everything goes, so we all know, we can all keep up, and everything's in the files, so it all kind of, you know, goes like this. Okay, so that's all the side groups. So it's really fun. And then when you get something from the die cutters, you post it and thank them, you know, and it's really fun because you get mail. And if you get something from the Etc. Connection girls, make sure you post your thank yous, you know. And then from the elves and the sweeties too, do the same thing. Okay. So we got this. Okay. And the side groups. And I talked about my Etsy store. And we talked about the junk journal shop. And we talked about my channel. Okay. So the next thing is when you're new to group, events tab. It's on the left-hand side of your screen. If you're on your phone or your computer or whatever, it just depends. It's different. So events tab, that's where we have, well, all our events. We have events all the time. Our main event girl is Cassandra Tubby. She's been with me since the very beginning. She's always been here. She's very sweet. And she runs all the events usually. Intermittently, we have other mods that come in and want to host this and want to host that, and they come in and this and that, you know. We have some people coming and going and shifting around. So we have lots of things under the events tab. So don't forget to go there and look what activities you might like to join in. You don't have to wait until you've been here for a while to join in. You can go ahead and join in. You know, there's regulations and stuff, of course, that we all have to go by for those, you know. So you kind of got to slow down and read it, you know. But I keep everything very short and simple. I have a little video on our swaps, just for the rules and stuff. And then, you know, that's it. It's really fun. And we take you the whole way through. And there's not a bunch of reading. I keep it very short and sweet because it's so annoying. I get that. Okay, so the events tab, go there and sign up for whatever, you know. But don't sign up for too much stuff if you can't stay organized. And if you go from group to group to group and sign up on everything, it's going to be difficult. So, my best advice for new people when you first find this, I know it's tempting. There's so many groups and it's so much fun, but I am telling you from experience, pick a group or two and just stay there until you decide, I need something different. Then go look and then stay there. See what they have to offer. It takes a while. Get to know the group head and how they operate and what they do and what they run. You know, because everybody runs their group different. Everybody has something else to offer. But if you start running around to every group, then pretty soon you get all this mail. You don't know who to thank, where to go, and what to do. You can't keep your swap straight. It's a mess, okay? So I don't even care if it's this group. Whatever group you decide, just go there and stick to it. You know, I would say at least, and I'm not even joking, 3 months. Because I know people that come to my group, I have so much going on that it literally takes them 3 months before they even understand the rhythm of what's going on, you know. So give it a chance. That's all I can say about that. Okay, the next place where you're going to find all the information is in the files. There's a tab up there with the files. Okay. All our information is in the files. Plus there's good stuff, you know, like printouts and fun stuff and just silly stuff and whatever. Just all kinds of crap in the files. So go to the files. So we did the events tab. We did it. Okay. So then the next thing is the rack list. And we keep an eye on this rack list. So don't think you can come in my group and get on the rack list and get people to send you stuff. You know, I hate that. Some people come in and they sign up on the rack list and they never join in group. They go from group to group to group to group and sign up on the rack list. And that's all they ever do. And they just sit back and think everybody's just going to send them stuff. And that's not it. Okay? We spend a lot of time deleting people off there, and we watch it very carefully so that we keep our members safe. So we spend a lot of time on that, watching and watching the posts and you know, watching for people who come into our group just to, you know, abuse and take advantage of our givers, you know. So we watch really close for you guys. So we protect you as much as we can within the group, you know. So anyway, so go to the rack list, get your name on there, put your address on there, and know that we watch it very carefully, okay? And only members can see it. So don't worry about that. And then you put your address on there so that now you're on the rack list. We can all send you Wall of Inspiration stuff. We can send you the Beat of Inspiration stuff. We can send, you know, all these groups, you know, that I just mentioned can send you die cuts. We can send you Christmas. We can send you Valentine's and all this stuff, right? So you have to be on the rack list to participate in the group. It's just the way it is. So, you know, just get your name and address on there. That's also where you sign up for the Wall of Inspiration and the Beat of Inspiration. And, you know, just go click it up there and read all the doodads about that. Okay? And then I think that's it. Now we're just on to the rules. So I don't mess around too much with the rules because, you know, we're grown. So the only thing I say, and I've already said with the Connections group, is that there's no death or sick or any health related or woe is me posts. This is not the place for any of that. So those all get deleted. And then there's no selling. You have to make your own page just like everybody else. If you want to sell your stuff, go make your own page and sell your own stuff. And otherwise, your only other opportunity is if you want to sell and you want to help out in group, then I have no problem. If you're here and you're present, you're participating, and you ended up falling in love with it, and now you're making all these journals, I got no problem with it. If you want to come on and be a mod and maybe someday be an admin, great. You want to help run the group and spend your time here, and then you can sell all your journals on the feed right with the rest of us. So that's what I reserve for the admin and the mods. That's a big, huge perk to be able to sell your stuff on the feed. And so it's a trade. You help me run the page, and then I let you sell your stuff on the feed. And it's a huge opportunity. And some of the girls just love that because it helps launch their YouTube channel and launch their Etsy store. And, you know, it's a real group effort here. And we always support all the new mods that come on, because that's what they're trying to do, is start up their YouTube channels and start up their little shops and do their thing. And then sometimes they stay here or sometimes they leave. So it just depends. So pay attention to the new mods that come and go, because they're just starting out. And then, let's see, what other rule? No death or sick. There's no selling unless you help out. We got that. We encourage being present in group. Yep, just being a part. And then no advertising. Oh, okay. So, I mean, seriously, really all we are asking is, you know, genuine people that want to come and learn and share, and that's it, you know. So if you're really just coming here just to get followers, or you're just trying to gain YouTube followers or whatever, we just delete those, because we're looking for active participants, you know. And your followers would happen naturally, because you're here and you're present and you're posting your projects and doing your things and following along and doing stuff with us, you know. So your subscribers would come naturally. You wouldn't just come here and throw a link on the feed and then leave and go to the next group and do the same thing. So we just delete those, just because, I mean, the feed gets filled up with people we don't even know, and they just come in and it just gets all sloppy. So we take those off. And then the only other one is we don't let people put up Google posts, you know, Google images, like crafty, funny jokes or whatever. This is a place to post what happens in group and your crafts and whatever it is you're doing. I don't really let you guys post silly Google images, because then the feed gets filled up with jokes and whatever, and that's not what this is for. So I mean, there really isn't that many rules besides that. So that's that. And then for the new people too, now I just want to say, if you're brand new or whatever, you know, don't be afraid to post, and don't be afraid to get involved, and just jump right in, because that's the only way, you know, you're going to get known, and you're going to get the mail coming and going, and, you know, you're going to make friends and whatever. I mean, this group really is so much fun if you just dig right in. If you stay on the sidelines, it's fun too, but you're really missing out, because, you know, there really is no clicks or, you know, anything like that. We really are, it really is a free-for-all. If you're here and you're present and participate, we talk to you and send you stuff, and, you know, we do the best we can, you know, with everybody. I mean, obviously we can't get to everybody, but, you know, we have a pretty close group, so it's really fun. So just have a good time. Don't worry about posting too many things. You post all day long if you want. That's part of the fun, is making your stuff and posting it, you know. And so just have fun with it, you know. And then the only other thing is about the asking. There's no asking either. We give so much. God, there's so many opportunities and so many ways to give in this group. It's ridiculous. So you can't just come in and ask for stuff. If you need something, then offer up a trade first. I have this and need this, and then we'll leave it up, you know what I mean, on the feed. So, but normally when you come in and just share what you're doing, people already know what you're using and what you're doing. So there's so much mail that goes back and forth. It's ridiculous. So you really usually don't have to worry about it. All right. So thanks for coming in, and we'll see y'all in group. Bye.